Hi boys and girls, welcome to story time today. Our story today is going to be ridiculous, and it's about a little tortoise called Shelley. Ho hum, yawned Mr. Tortoise. Winter is here. Oh, so it is, yawned Mrs. Tortoise. Come on, Shelley, it's time for bed. But I don't feel sleepy yet, said Shelley. Ridiculous, cried Mr. Tortoise. All tortoises go to sleep for the winter. Why? Asked Shelley. Because it's cold outside and there's no food. But I don't want to go to sleep, said Shelley. I want to see what winter is like. Ridiculous, cried Mr. and Mrs. Tortoise together. Who ever heard of a tortoise out in the winter? Soon Mr. Tortoise began to snore. And not long after that, Mrs. Tortoise began to snore. And not long after that, Shelley left her warm bed of leaves and out she went through a hole in the shed to see what winter was like. Outside the shed, Shelley blinked. There was snow and ice everywhere, even on the duck pond and the hill. As she lumbered along, a duck spotted her. A tortoise out in winter, quacked the duck. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley. Oh no, then let me see you break through the ice to get to food like I can. Ha, quack, ha. He's right, thought Shelley. I can't do that. I don't have a beak. As Shelley began to walk up the hill, she met a dog. A tortoise out in the winter, barked the dog. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley, feeling a bit cross. Oh no, then let me see you warm up by running around like I can. Ha, woof, ha. He's right, thought Shelley sadly. I can't do that either. The dog ran off after a cat, but the cat jumped onto the branch of a tree. She looked down at Shelley. A tortoise out in winter, meowed the cat. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, said Shelley, even more crossly. Oh no, then let me see you run into a nice warm house as quickly as I can. Ha, meow, ha. She's right, thought Shelley, shivering with the cold. I can't run like a dog or a cat. I'm much too slow. The cat raced off into her house before the dog could catch her, and Shelley trudged up to the top of the hill where she met a bird. A tortoise out in winter, cheeped the bird. Ridiculous. No, it isn't, snapped Shelley. Oh no, then let me see you fly off home to cuddle up with your family like I can. Ha, cheep, ha. Of course I can't fly, thought Shelley. I can't even hop. Shelley felt cold and miserable. She remembered her lovely warm bed and a tear trickled down her cheek. They're all right, she thought. A tortoise out in winter, it's ridiculous. Sadly, she crept behind a shed where nobody could see her cry and slipped on a big patch of ice. Shelley fell over backwards and began to slide down the hill. Faster and faster she went. Faster than a dog could run, faster than a cat, until suddenly she hit a bump and flew in the air like a bird. Whee! Down she came again and landed on the icy duck pond. She slithered towards her hole in the shed, but it was all covered up with ice. Ha, quack, ha, what did I say? Where's your beak to break the ice with? The duck fell about laughing. No, I don't have a beak, thought Shelley, but I do have a shell. and tucking her head inside it, Shelley smashed her way through the ice into the shed and home. Mrs. Tortoise woke up as she heard all the noise. "You haven't been outside, have you, Shelley?" she asked. "Outside," said Shelley, snuggling into her bed. Who ever heard of a tortoise out in winter? And before you could say ridiculous, Shelley was fast asleep. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed our winter story today, and hopefully we'll see you very soon.